This amendment does two things. The first thing it does is it strikes the funding for the United Nations Population Fund. And the second thing it does on page 263, line 2, by the action in the bill, it would remove the floor for spending of the amount of the Global Health Program that's spent on family planning and reproductive health. So let me address those two things separately. First, with regards to the United Nations Population Fund, the fact of the matter is that the United Nations Population Fund does fund programs in China. These are coercive abortion programs, and no accounting gimmicks that are included in the language of this bill negate the fact that money is fungible. When our foreign aid goes to an organization like the United Nations Population Fund, we can say that they can't spend, that none of that money can go to China, but they'll take other nations' money, spend it in China, use our money to spend it where those other nations' money isn't spent. It's all fungible. The only way to avoid China getting money for their coercive abortion program, which, by the way, preferentially, coercively aborts women, not males, females. Tens of millions of them have been aborted under the coercive program, and the United States has included funding for the United Nations Population Fund, which has supported that program. And again, no amount of accounting gimmicks will eliminate it. The only way to send a clear message that we can't support, and none of our monies could support that, is to eliminate the funding. With regards to striking the floor of funding, without the protection of the amendments from the gentleladies from Texas and Iowa, that floor funds abortions. That's the bottom line. It's almost $750 million. And again, it's been said many, many times. The vast majority of Americans do not want their taxpayer dollars paying for abortions here in the States, and a larger majority don't want our taxpayer dollars paying for abortions overseas. Without the protections of the amendments of again, the gentleladies from Texas and Iowa, that floor will pay for the almost $750 million. We will borrow money from our children and grandchildren to pay for abortions overseas without the protections of those amendments. So I move the amendment.